Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and I wanted to do a report on Julian Assange. I know in my YouTube videos I shared a ton of his information, and I personally believe Assange is the true patriot, leaking information about corruption that is going on in our government, where you and I can access those emails and look through them using keywords or code words to find out what's really going on with the government, with the Clintons, and so much stuff has just been exposed via those emails. So we cannot let Julian Assange slip under the radar. We must get a heads up and make sure he's alive and well. Well, let's delve into some of that. I want to take you through a few websites, take you through Wikileaks, and give you an update on Julian Assange, because I know there's many rumors out there. Is he dead? Is he alive? Is he missing? Has it been taken over by the CIA? We're going to answer that, or I'm going to answer that in this report. So let's take a look. All right, so I want to start here with Infowars.com. Back on November 26th, they issued an emergency transition asking, where is Julian Assange? Just simply addressing information. And when they inquired to Wikileaks on the 24th here, they said, please stop asking us for proof of life. And these are supposed to be friends, which I obviously would concern people. We don't control his physical environment or his internet connection. We want proof of life simply because Julian Assange has done a lot for America, and that's why. There's also the hashtag here, where's Julian, where people can leave information on his whereabouts, what's going on, speculation. So I found that interesting. I know there's a timeline of events out that kind of stop on November 14th. Moving on a little bit further here to Renegade.com. Now, I like this one. It was put out on the 23rd of November, but it gives you a good timeline of events. Julian Assange, unseen and unheard from, his timeline of events. Why he has not been seen via the Ecuador embassy window where he resides or made verifiable live public appearance since October 3rd. People want to see his face to know that he is alive, and rightly so. But the most newest update comes just yesterday. Today is November 29th, Tuesday, but it comes yesterday. Julian Assange gave a live phone call interview to FCM16 Beirut on November 26th. So that was just about 3 days ago, in which he references the death of Fidel Castro, meaning it was not old interview, but a fresh one. Now, where can that be found? That is right here on scloud.com, where he is being interviewed by this woman, which I'm going to get into a moment, Yohumna Nathol. And I'll get into that in a moment. But let me just play a clip of his audio so you can hear his voice and kind of, make a determination. But here you go.
Over 2 weeks and a half, he'll cut 1 and 2.
Yes, Ecuador cut the state connection here unilaterally and without telling me what was going on. Now there have been reports in NBC, which is the American TV outlet of pressure on Ecuador from the United States. Ecuador was under serious pressure. We also have reports of pressure on Ecuador, but perhaps it's ultimately a domestic issue. I'm not sure.
All right. So there you kind of got to hear a little piece of his voice. To me, it absolutely sounds like Julian Assange, and a bit muffled, but a bit muffled because of the audio recording. Look, none of their recordings have really been up to par, so it makes sense as far as I'm concerned. But 3 days ago, this was put out, the interview in its full. You can listen to the whole thing, and yes, they do actually reference Fidel Castro in that, and as he said, in what you just heard, the Ecuadorian embassy did cut off his internet connection, which would explain why it is audio. But there you have it. There's that. Moving on here to the interviewee, the interviewer who interviewed him in Beirut. There, she's kind of got a page here, and people are asking her on a page, look, we want video of Julian Assange. Why aren't you providing the video like you said you would try to? And obviously that hasn't surfaced. As far as I know, I haven't seen the video of it. They only have the audio. But she says, full audio of my interview with WikiLeaks founder and editor-chief Julian Assange tweeted by WikiLeaks. More importantly, Assange states clearly 50 minutes into the interview. So if you scroll to the 50-minute marker, his team remains in control of WikiLeaks, explicitly telling moderator, that's her, that the CIA taking over WikiLeaks is not true. And that you can also hear in the interview at the 50-minute marker if you want to scroll into that. I'm going to leave all these links below. Now, there's also this here. Now, this is on her page in response to, her interview. It says, here's the interview where they were going to originally do it. The moderator, she's the moderator. Who is she interviewing? But she goes on to say, there's information here, which I'm going to get into. But she says in here, and I want to look for it. There it is. However, due to internet not being restored, all we had was the audio because people wanted a visual. And I get it. I honestly think that this is Julian Assange. Could I be wrong? Possibly. But it does kind of go in line with the other things that they have done, and it really does make sense. But could be wrong, I guess. But again, that's just my take. I think it's a legit audio. I know people, however, are questioning the audio. If you go back to the audio feed itself, they give a little information here on Tumblr, but I didn't really see any major red flags in that. But they're asking, I'm not buying this. And some say I'm satisfied. Others say, yeah, that's not Julian Assange. That's not Assange. That's a CIA operative. So people even under here are questioning. And, I think a visual appearance of Julian Assange would be great. Now, here is the report I also told you about. The vocal appearance of Assange disrupts social networks. The interview with Futures TV, Yomana Naful, the girl you just saw, and demanding proof that the video is not a forgery. People want to know that that is the real deal, and rightly so. But doesn't really get into more than that. Moving on a little bit, there's another tweet here. Assange and her CIA taking over WikiLeaks is false. And also WikiLeaks, and I wanted to bring this up, did tweet the audio on their page there. And they said full audio of talk by WikiLeaks Julian Assange today. And that was again on the 26th. So, but again, people, not adequate proof of life. We want to see his face. You just cut it out. So people were not exactly happy with that either. But their response was, thousands keep demanding Assange proof of life, not unreasonable. He's in a tough spot and is WikiLeaks' best known validator preference. Video, hello, video, we want video. But nonetheless, there you have it. All right, so there you have it. I just wanted to bring you the latest on Julian Assange there, and just leave it to you to decide, but just so you have all the information. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in to my channel here. Please don't forget to subscribe. Also, I wanted to let you know about a huge deal that foodforliberty.com/haven is doing right now. They have some pretty amazing deals on their Cyber Monday, went all the way till today. So all the deals end today, Tuesday, November 29th. So if you're looking for food storage, go to foodforliberty.com/haven and check out their awesome deals that are going on for just a short time. Also for Christmas, I thought I'd bring in some really cool knickknacks. This is one, the tactical pen here. Really good gift for a husband, even a wife. I like it, or a friend, anyone. I personally carry this thing around. It's got a really pointy tip here. Is awesome. So you can, if you need to do it, but it's got a flashlight on the end there. And then it's got an actual pen. So if you need to use it, you open it up, it becomes a pen. And then what I like even coolest of all is that it has a knife, and you can pull the top off here. Bing! It's got a little knife in it. So very tactical pen, very self-defense oriented. I actually carry it around with me, carry it in my purse, take it wherever I go. because it's a great self-defense tool. You need to have something, folks. If you don't have anything, make sure you at least get something like that. But great deals on this tactical pens. It comes in a cool little box, but good thing for not Thanksgiving, Christmas. We just ate Thanksgiving, but great tool for Christmas. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe. This is Lisa Haven signing out.